Welcome to the Gale Literature Resource Center database. Suppose you've been assigned a paper in your literature class and you've been given the topic of writing about stream of consciousness, and it sounds intelligent, but you don't actually know very much about it. You think, well, that's okay. I've done well in the past when I've used this database. I've been given a little bit of instruction on it. This is where I'm going to go for my information. That's good. Let's give it a try. So we're going to do a quick search and see what we come up with for a topic for your paper. So, stream of consciousness. Let's see what we find. So, here on the right-hand side, we can see that there are a good amount of articles regarding this topic. And there's literature criticism, which is good, but it's probably not the right place to start when you don't actually know what you're writing about yet. You might look at the persons about. This is the authors that have written about stream of consciousness. So we see three names here: Virginia Woolf, James Joyce, and Dorothy Richardson. Now, probably the name that is least recognizable is Dorothy Richardson. Here's another two authors: Aiken Conrad and Macmillan Arnold. Conrad, Aiken, Arnold, Macmillan. And here is something very interesting that we want to look at. This is the topic finder. This is something that this database has provided for you to try to help you visualize your results. So, what we have here is a tool that takes the top 100 words from your search results and it runs them through an algorithm, and then it creates these tiles. And if you click on one of the tiles, go ahead and click on Wolf, you can see that it creates kind of little topics for you. And if you prefer, you can see it as a wheel. A little harder to see though. So this may get you going in the right direction for visualizing what it is you want to write about. Now if we go back to our search results, so you say, well, that's all very good. I still don't really know what stream of consciousness is. Well, let's look at the Encyclopedia of Literature, which is included in the database. Let's go ahead and look it up. And here is a definition. And this is a scholarly definition. It's meant to inform academics. So that's good. We see here in the last line of the definition, an often overlooked English language pioneer in this technique is Dorothy M. Richardson. That's interesting. Maybe we want to know more about her. Let's look at our articles quickly. Dorothy M. Richardson, an overview, a critical essay. Well, that's interesting. Maybe this is something that you want to come back to. Let's go ahead and bookmark it. So I could copy the link, or I could just email the bookmark URL to myself. And maybe what I really need to do is do a search on her. So I'm going to say Dorothy M. Richardson. There's only one of her. She was British. There's 23 results about her. and I'd like to look at biographies about her. And here you can see, even though this isn't what I asked for, I can see names of her works, publication titles. So this database is very eager to help. Going back to Virginia Woolf. You can see that there are far more biographies. So it may be overwhelming, but there's no shortage of information. I hope this has helped in beginning to find a topic, and if you want to become more specific as you understand better what stream of consciousness is, you can do an advanced search. So you might do stream of consciousness style, and you might do a name of a work that you find, and you might do Dorothy M. Miller and a search, and then you might write about that. Thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial.